Hello everyone. Hope you are doing great. It's another podcast here, Tone Live. Today we are talking about quite exciting times. NFTs on Tone. Oh, what is coming? I know everyone has been hunting for different kind of gifts and not sleeping nights trying to find part of it and also trying to see what's coming next here on Tone, which is the next meta. If you're listening to us in a record, oh wow, these are the very exciting times. And if you're just listening right now, us in live, make sure you follow both Tonstakers and Gadgets. You ask your questions in the comments or you also retweet the space because once we share, we learn. My name is Kavi and I'm head of community here at Tonstakers. And today I have quite exciting guest. Xenia from Cat Gems, a person who I really wanted to talk for quite a while, and finally we met here today talking about NFTs, talking about tone, talking about the ecosystem, how does it change, and what's coming next. Xenia, hi, how are you doing?
JM, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure myself. And just like you said, everyone is hunting what's going on with NFT gifts, everything released by Telegram and other projects on Ton. We're exactly same. We're sleepless nights waiting when it's coming on the wallets for everyone. So we are very excited ourselves too.
But before we go to the gifts and talking about holiday seasons, I really want to cover a bit the GAT Gems value to the Tone ecosystem because maybe some of our listeners are very new to Tone, so I would love to cover that. Can you describe a little bit what GAT Gems is and what role does it play?
100%. GetGems is the home of NFTs on Ton blockchain. Basically, it's an NFT marketplace, and we've been building here since day one. Since the Ton got re-released into years since we've been building, and right now we are the biggest NFT marketplace. There's over 6 million, and we build like the most easy and seamless functionality for all the users to find NFTs, to analyze the market, to buy them very smoothly and easily. So NFT marketplace is our main product, but besides that, we also very deeply involved in the whole NFT infrastructure on Ton blockchain. Basically, most NFT related smart contracts were either built by GetGem's team or with the big involvement of GetGem's team. And besides that, we also working really hard on making NFTs a tool of mass adoption on Ton. And we're building different like special projects when we release kind of like a gamified thing. And then there will be like millions of people joining Ton through Telegram, through NFTs. So lots of fun things and lots of serious things happening. And yes, GetGems is very hugely involved in all of this.
Neither it is fun or neither it is a serious thing that Gems is there. So if you're very new to Tone, you can actually explore easiest way to be starting an OG and DeFi member too. Speaking of the community, developers, artists, there are so many questions I have been able to gather from the community and also have some. So I would love to start with the builders because I do know that some of the builders just started their journey with cat gems and then later on they create some bigger value out of the NFT collections. So how does it for you? How do you support early builders and why does it actually matter to support the builders?
Well, the answer is very simple. The more awesome creators and builders we have on the NFT marketplace, the more cool content, very interesting NFT collections, or like some gamified things they create, and the more people are interested to engage with this. So it's kind of like a very basic but very important flow but, of how the things work on in the NFT space and how people join, why people join NFT space. And the main thing for us is that we are an open NFT marketplace. So basically, we do not gatekeep. We do not tell creators you're okay to join to be listed on our marketplace, or you're not good enough, or like we like this, we don't like that. No, we are an open NFT marketplace, and anyone can be listed on GetGems. They will be visible from day one since they release their NFT collection. Basically, the only thing they need to follow is the approved NFT contracts from Ton blockchain. And if it's released with those contracts, it will be listed on GetGems right away. But if you are not a tech savvy, you're not a developer, users can also, if you're a creator and you want to list your art on blockchain, on Ton blockchain, you can also go just on GetGems and list your art through our like user interface. There's literally like a button. You connect your wallet, you click a button, create NFT, add a picture, and it's listed. The main thing afterwards or before that is that this or projects build community who would need this NFT, who would want this NFT. So basically this like to add the value to that NFT. But joining the space is quite easy. Technically, we try to remove all the barriers.
Speaking of the community and speaking of the artists, I can see right now that actually there is a certain art scene that still needs to be developed and still growing rapidly since it is the open, network. But we do have some questions from the artist itself. So they are wondering whether you're planning to have any verification for the Telegram channels or the NFT collections that do have a less amount in use, but still are representing themselves as an individual or independent artist.
Mm. I'll start with the first part, where it's asked if we are going to verify Telegram channels. No, we not. We are unable to do that because we are not Telegram, and Telegram has the power over channels themselves. So we have our socials on Telegram. We have a mini app on Telegram, but we are not in any way a Telegram team. We're a separate, very small team, GetGems team, who is building on Ton and has our resources displayed on Telegram as well. So that's covered. And the other question, how to get verified on GetGems. Basically, we have it very deeply explained in our FAQ, in the article, and also like on our main page on GetGems. In the top section, there is banners, and the last banner is how to be verified on GetGems. And it's would not be that accessible to like a day one creators, because actually we've had experience and we've been hurt when you like verify someone, they tell that they are legit, they actually building something interesting, they're not anonymous, they talk to their community, and then one day they disappear and they get rocked, like they rock their community. And obviously they can disappear, but we stay, and then community comes to us and tell us like, why did you let that happen? While that is not our responsibility. So verification badge right now goes to those projects who comply with, I think, 3 steps or something. But the main step, there has to be a certain trading volume. So we have to understand if there is a demand for that art, if there is a community behind that project to verify that. And also we add a verification badge in a way when we see that community needs to be protected. Basically, if there is a collection, there is one official creator of that collection, but then we see that there is a copycats appeared on the chain, and obviously people can get confused and people can lose their money. But also, like we always tell everyone, triple check who you buy your NFTs from. GetGems just provides very secure connection of your wallet, but if you buy from a not reliable seller, that's your responsibility to check if this is a legit collection or it's not a legit collection. And the best way to do it is to go to the official socials of that project and follow the links from them. Plus, we add a verification badge if we see that there is a copies of the collections appearing. But it's a complex process. We try to do our best to protect collectors, but also collectors have to be very cautious when they are operating on blockchain, because we do know that there's different people. There is amazing people building cool things and spreading, I don't know, good stuff, but also there is people who are willing to take advantage of others, and just we need to be aware of that.
100%. But I still want to come back to the first point. But I do agree on everything what you said
Mhm.
and clarification and doing own research. It's eventually important, not only in blockchain world, but also in Web 2. So I think the person meant that whether it is possible to have the Telegram verification being via mini app. This is a new trend right now. Also, some mini apps are able to verify the
You Yeah, do you mean like the one the Major
yeah,
has?
kind
Is this one
kind
what
of.
you mean? Yeah. Yeah. That's a cool idea. We actually haven't really started, like, thinking in a sense that there is some work happens one day. It will happen. We will see.
One day, maybe. And there is a lot of days and a lot of opportunities this
Maybe.
year.
Yeah. Exactly. It's really like we never have a long-term plan. Well, we have a strategy, but knowing the Web3 space, knowing Ton, everything changes so fast that, like, when you have like a certain long-term plan, it always gets iterated. So in the end, it's not the same plan anymore. So we try to be flexible, uh, see what community needs right now, and then react to those needs and provide what's necessary. And if such verification becomes very, like, is demanded by community, because, like, to be fair with you, right now is the first time I'm hearing a request from the community that they need something, they want to see something like that, maybe from GetGems. Once we hear like that there is many creators want that, then we will be like, okay, well, community wants that, let's work on that. Because, like I said, we are a very tiny team actually, and we have to diversify, not diversify, but we have to be focused what is really needed right now and make that, rather than just doing everything and then not doing anything in the end.
That is very true. Use your resources wisely, especially when it comes to time development. This is what drives the ecosystem grows bigger and develop and involve too. One more question from the community, if you do not mind. So I do know that there are part of the community who were very early supporters and who have been with gadgets for quite a while. So they're asking,
Mhm.
they're wondering whether there is going to be any airdrop for early adopters of gadgets.
um we will see again. So last year we started talking about that maybe in 2025 there will be a GetGems token, but again, this is like very, you know, it's a plan. When it's really like more tangible, we will let our community know. So it's not impossible. It is a possibility that the token will appear. But to be fair, like at least every few months, we do some activities for our community, and like it doesn't have to be an airdrop to gain some traction and get some value from being a GetGems user. Last year we've been doing an Upsword League, and we've dropped like, I don't know, like 50,000 to the community, $50,000. And right now, if you go to Tonekeeper socials at this exact moment, I think there's like 1 week more, maybe like 10 days more. we are having a campaign where people complete very simple tasks and they can win monetary prizes. So every once in a while, we have these activities for the community. And in terms of airdrop, we will see. I actually don't really believe in airdrops because we do these activities, but everyone is always unhappy. We drop so much money and everyone is complaining that I'm like, okay, guys, like, what is enough for you? But we will continue doing them because while some people complain, other people, yeah. So everything is possible, and a lot of things are happening at this moment. Just, I don't know. We will make, we will continue doing good things.
Of course, indeed, there is a lot to explore, and even if it's not airdropped, or every time there are different opportunities for the community. By the way, guys, make sure you join the exciting event. Tonstakers are there too, so there are to be winning and a lot of to exploring from ecosystem as well. So, from builders, artists, and community, we also want to discuss a bit about neither are you planning to become a multi-chain platform. Why am I asking? Well, of course, we can take a look into different other marketplaces of NFTs and their performance, neither on the market, neither with the community, and neither the mass adoption of blockchain as a technology. Do you have anything coming in plan regardless multi-chain future?
Um, at this stage, our official position is that we are tone only. Again, we don't know what future holds, but for now we don't have plans to be multi-chain. So yeah, we goes on. We're building on ton. While we have been integrated with multiple other sources, for example, like every since Ton became so popular, for example, people who use OKX wallets and their um, blockchain, uh, their marketplace, you can find GetGems listings there as well. So other chains, other projects who are interested in Ton and NFTs, they started integrating our tools, but we ourselves we will stick on being Ton only for now, and for the nearest future meaning months, and after that we will see.
You never know what the future holds, but of course you can see and put yourself in the plan. Speaking of early plans, the ones that we are celebrating, yeah, I think like whole ecosystem is celebrating right now. That Telegram gifts. Okay, that was a fuss. I do remember first when people were very intrigued about Telegram stars, what they are, how to use them, how to get them, and then later on, in first quarter of past year, suddenly we seen the burst of Telegram gifts, trying to figure out what are they for? Like, should I buy all these flowers and send it to my friends? Should I send this gift to my girlfriend or my best friend because they have a birthday and this is a nice way of appreciation rather than using wallet? Or there were many rumors and there were many things. But is it blooming right now? The NFT trend on Tone.
I Well, I think this release is definitely bringing more interest. In my humble opinion, it's been actually very fun on Ton NFT space for quite a while. At least in past year, we had some really cool projects joining, which was like Smishariki, which is like an animated series, and an old project which was released on Get Jams a couple years ago. Lost Dogs started just like an NFT collection and then grew into a game, into animated series, into something else. They built a lot of stuff and it's boomed like crazy. We had amazing teams like rules also building on Ton. So it actually means stuff have been happening on Ton NFT space for a while. Um, Obviously, everyone compares our state to 2022 on Ethereum or Solana when it was like a crazy hype and insane amount of ETH, Sol, and every coin possible spent on NFTs. Yeah, it's not as hyped as then, but this release of NFT gifts by Telegram is definitely something very big. And we not just say that because one thing we know that Telegram always does really cool stuff, um, because the team is obviously very experienced. They've built a lot of things. They very successfully engaged with the community. But also the fact that they already released two NFT collections before, which is Telegram anonymous numbers and usernames. And I'm thinking that they are already about 2 years old. And those two collections have exceeded trading volume of, let me double check. I'm thinking it's like for the all time, it's about 96 million ton, which is almost $500 million in trading volume. So these are just two collections. And both of those collections are from Telegram. And both of those collections are integrated into Telegram Messenger, as you can put like a username, which is an NFT. It will be a username on your Telegram. It will be seen how much it's worth, and it also will be seen that it only belongs to you and no one else. Same thing with anonymous Telegram numbers. So Telegram already has a really good experience of creating successful collections. And now they're releasing gifts, and gifts are very accessible to everyone. Like they are very cheap to mint, and they are also very pleasing visually, and it's really fun to send a gift to a friend. Or on January 1st, Telegram allowed the feature of upgrading your gift into an NFT when you pay some stars, and the gift turns into NFT, and also it gets upgraded, so it gets special features, traits. And I don't know if you tried it. I tried it. I'm obsessed. It's really pretty. Everything they done, like peppers, cigars, perfumes. It's really pretty. And then we also see a trend that there is a huge demand. So basically, we've been like, what, 3 weeks into January, and there is already thousands and thousands of ton being spent on NFTs like that. But again, like it doesn't have to be an expensive NFT gift, it can be also cheap. But so it actually engages a lot of people. Some people just want to have a gift and send it to a friend. Some people do want to trade and flip it. And this functionality just allows all of that. And I think making it accessible, basically like really cheap to get, and then seamlessly add into a picture an NFT functionality. That's a first step. And then once people use that, try that, and then they start understanding what NFTs are and that they can bring monetary value, or they can also like bring a value of status or your identity. Basically, if you connect your NFT gift to your account and it's like a very rare NFT or it costs some money, people can click on that and they will see like, oh my god, like Kiwi has such a rare NFT. How did she get it? Like I want one as well. So I think this is something that drives excitement within the community, and it's very simple, it's very pleasing, and for me that's the sign of another wave of mass adoption which can happen on Telegram. So we are very much excited, and we're waiting every minute, like since the beginning of this week. Every day we're like, okay, is it gonna drop today, is it gonna drop today, is it gonna drop today? Because we don't have no information from Telegram. We just like expecting when they drop the feature, and once they release the feature that those NFT gifts can go on chain, once an NFT gift goes on chain, it will be automatically visible on GetGems, and people can go to GetGems and buy it, sell it, collect it. And on GetGems, we are creating the easiest flow and most convenient flow for users due to our experience. And users don't need to do like any KYC or identity verification to trade on GetGems. They can trade in various tokens, including TON, USDT, not NDogs. That's alpha because we haven't released that announcement yet, but it is confirmed that not and alpha, not and dogs will be also payment options for NFT gifts on GetGems.
Hold on, let me tweet about it. Can I tweet about it? Right,
Yeah, you
let
can.
me do
Yes,
it.
sure.
Yeah. Breaking news. Finally, I will be faster than Victor. Monster Live. Oh, wow. I think that there were many rumors. I think I also thought myself, especially like, okay, so we have the NFT gifts and is gems coming there? Because if there is a fragment, I need to pass the KYC. I don't like to pass KYCs. I hate KYC. I mean,
Exactly.
I like to be
Yes,
very
yes, exactly. That's
decentralized as
our
much as
thinking as well.
possible.
For sure, for sure. And that's for us, like, if people don't have to go to KYC, like, why would they? Like, it's really, for me, it's a no-brainer. You can just go to GetGems and trade it on GetGems. And we will also be releasing our mini app, which will allow you to not even go in browser. You could just like open that mini app on Telegram and trade right there.
By the way, speaking of Telegram gifts, right now we have a nice exciting event coming with GetGems. So you can stake a little bit of tone just free or more using our special link that is on our profile and then have a chance to win a very exclusive mushroom gift. Like it's a very rare one. So make sure you catch it up, make sure you check the link and enjoy the journey of it. From the gifts to the future, I would love to also ask about what is next for Tom. Xenia, what do you think is coming next?
I think, well, the future is bright. We're entering like a very exciting time in crypto, right? Like it's been years of volatility and uncertain times, but now we have like a very positive sentiment. And that actually adds a lot of, emotional support at least, but also we see it with tangible monetary things happening in the market. Um, we see so many new teams joining Ton, and that's a huge sign that there is. And we also know how Ton Foundation is very selective, and like there's always brilliant people and teams coming. So I'm very excited of new projects that's gonna pop up to enhance the ecosystem. And for me, as a person who is like deeply involved in the NFTs, I'm extremely excited of more creators coming to NFT space on Ton. We ourselves been working. Last year we've released. It's not a feature, but it's official GetGems product, which is called Pearls. And this is the space where we connect with artists. It's not like I don't basically we connect with artists. It's curated and create curated artist NFT drops that are completely free for the audience. So in this case, we give free NFTs for users for the audience, and they try to figure like they have a taste what NFTs are. If they get like a rare NFT, they can sell it a bit higher if they are into flipping. So it's something little free for community and also for creators. This is the space where we showcase them to a huge audience that we have, to the big community, and it's really amazing community that we are building. So we want basically more creators to come to Ton, big and small ones. But I also see that that big IPs will be more eager to join Ton once they see that the ecosystem is maturing. Um, and there are signs already. Basically, there is stickers on Telegram, which are rumored to be NFTs as well. And very recently, there is like huge players from the NFT space, like Pudgy Penguins, have partnered and released their stickers. So there is already good traction. There is already good trend, and I'm expecting it just to get a higher velocity, a higher speed. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot of good stuff happening, but also like when a lot of stuff happening, it's very intense. So I'm wishing to all the builders and developers, everyone on Ton, to be extra careful and also take care of themselves because we all need, emotional power, energy, and intellect to work with all of this excitement that is happening. But I'm also curious, what do you think? What's next for Ton?
Well, I think the future is bright, and this is how I like to say it. I also think that the future is very different and decentralized. Decentralized. When I say it's different, I mean that Tone as an open network connects different cultures, different languages, and different developers, different minds, people who are coming from different experiences, and yet we all sharing something very much in common, which is tone. So this is why I'm saying the future is bright, and I also can say that it is the bright for the ones who believe really truly in the community and the ones who share in the same values. So looking forward for Tone to involve, and I also
Mm.
looking forward Tone to involve not only inside of own ecosystem and doing the same thing all over again with the same teams, but also step it outside, look at the world, and share that the real community matters and values exist, and it is a part of the world as a tone of voice.